Hey, yo, what's up? If you're using Spaceship web hosting and you're paying for SSLs, then you probably don't need to. And so in this video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can use free SSLs instead of paid SSLs. And so this way, you're able to save a little bit of money every year. You don't have to use this subscription. And I think it can be a little bit confusing because I've been using Spaceship for like 1 or 2 years now, and it's still a new company. But back then, only the paid SSLs were available, and so we didn't have free SSLs, even though it's a very common thing to have free SSLs. They were not available, and so even though you had tons of websites, you had to pay each SSL for all of your websites. And so in my case, I have 3 websites, but I had to pay SSLs for every website. But I don't know exactly when it changed, but I was looking into this a few days ago, and I realized that now Spaceship has free SSLs, and so I think this is really good because there's no real reason to pay for SSLs unless you're some sort of bank or some sort of very large corporation or something very, very important. And so for everyday people, I think free SSL is more than enough, and there's no real benefit to using paid SSLs. And so if you're like me, you're still using paid SSLs and now you want to change to free SSLs, then what you have to do is that you have to first of all log in into your account, and then you want to go into your hosting manager where you'll see all your domains and everything related to that. And so in my case, I have 1 domain and I also have 2 subdomains. And so my domain, I already changed it. And then this subdomain, I already changed it as well. But I still have this one here that I want to change because it's still using the positive paid SSL. And so obviously I want to change that. And you can also go on my website here and you can also see the SSL here. And so if you look into this little setting here and you check the connection and you check the certificate, and you can see that it's using Sectigo Limited. And so this is the paid SSL. And so I don't need to have that. And so what you want to do is that you want to select the domain or the subdomain that you want to remove the SSL. And so in my case, it is this one here. So you click on this little lock, and then you can see here on the right, and you make sure to select the SSL. You want to remove the connection. That's what you want to do right here. You remove this connection, and then there's a little warning here, and you can remove the connection. Here we go. Now you might need to refresh the page, so that's what I'm doing here. And so now you can see that my subdomain here doesn't have any SSL, doesn't have any lock. And so what you want to do is that you want to press these 3 buttons, get SSL, and now you have the choice between the free SSL and the positive paid SSL. And so you see back then I did not have this option here, and so only the positive SSLs were available, but now the free SSL is available, so I can apply the free SSL. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue, connect. Now you might have to wait a few seconds or maybe a few minutes for everything to work properly. So there you go. Now the free SSL is connected. Okay, I'm done. So now it's still propagating, so you might still have to wait a little bit. In the meantime, what you can do is that you can go into the Launchpad and look at your subscription manager and just make sure that all your SSLs are actually free ones, so that if you have any paid SSLs, then you might have to change them or whatever you want to do. And so in my case, as you can see right now, I'm using all free SSLs, so this is good. I'm happy with this. Another important thing is that you want to make sure that these free SSLs are renewing because they only last 3 months. And so here you can see that they're renewing, so this is great. But if you want to make sure that everything is working properly, what you can do is that you can go into the hosting manager, and then by selecting your web hosting plan, you can go into the cPanel. And then you want to look for the security option here. There's this thing called SSL TSL status. You're not looking for SSL TSL, you're really looking for the status. And here on this page, you'll see all your domains and subdomains and all your websites. And you want to make sure that all your websites that you want the free SSLs, you want to make sure that they're included during the auto SSLs. And so as you can see here, all my domains are already renewing using auto SSL, but my new domain that I just changed right now, it's not yet included. And so as you can see right here, it says the certificate will be renewed via auto SSL, but this domain will be excluded. And so you want to make sure to include all your domains. And so you can also select everything and include everything. So this way, all your free SSLs will be renewed automatically. And so I'm not sure if Spaceship is doing this properly, but it's just to be safe, it's better to go into the cPanel and make sure that everything is enabled and included. Now, if we go back into the hosting manager, we can see that my subdomain just finished propagating the SSL. And so what I can do right here is that I can go back on my website. I can go back to the setting, check the certificate, and make sure that it's using Let's Encrypt, because that's the free SSL. So now I can see that this is working properly. So everything seems to be working fine. And so that's kind of what it is. By changing your paid SSLs for free SSLs, then you're able to save a little bit of money every year. You can remove some subscriptions, and it's pretty easy to do. You simply remove the connections and then connect to a free SSL. And then this last part here is I think it's kind of optional, but it's just to make sure that the renewal is working properly. And so it takes 2 minutes to do, so it's not a big deal. And so that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that it was helpful to you. And if you've made it to the end of the video, you could consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel. And if you have any questions, you can leave them below, because I'll answer everything, all your questions. And if you're looking to create a business email using Spaceship and Spacemail, I've made a video about that last year, and so I'll put the video on the screen. And so if you're interested in this, then you can simply click it. And that's pretty much it for this video. Peace.